The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
I'm very excited about tomorrow.
Me too.
I hope you are still.
I mean,
you
we're
seemed
doing
a little
it.
bit like a little earlier.
No, we're doing it.
But this is the night before the wedding.
It
I'm
is.
so excited for tomorrow, but the night before the wedding we're having a lot of people from out of town come here, which, by the way, I look around, I'm just like blown away that they took time out of their lives to come see us, money, travel to get here, and we're having a party for them. And as they deserve. That we're having a party, so we have to obviously have the party catered.
Yes, they've got to have good food. They're coming all the way into town. They have to have good food.
Who we would choose?
Absolutely not. We knew it immediately.
The Catering party, Caribbean Moonshine Party.
Caribbean Moonshine Party. They've been to where,
And my concern sometimes when people have caterers, when you Google or whatever, so many things pop up, and you don't know who to trust. You simply don't know who to trust.
Yeah, not here though. I mean, Puff and stuff, their reputation speaks for themselves, and I mean that's why I love them so much. The food is always not only so consistent, but it's just amazing. I truly couldn't dream of doing this with anyone else.
And the food obviously is super important, but also the people who serve that food, the people who are here kind of at the party with us, who work at Puff and stuff, who are taking care of us.
Oh my God,
equally as important.
They've been so excited. They're like, number one, we can't believe we're celebrating y'all's wedding. I mean, they've been with us on set so many different times. They've been to our family. I've been to our houses. It's really cool to see it all come together.
I am so excited. Thanks to Puff and stuff, by the way. The food's fantastic. Even my daughter Mila's here.
I know,
she
I'm eating way too much, so thanks, guys.
Check out Puff and stuff. Best of Central Florida is presented by Delator.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida, joined as always by my beautiful co-host. It's The Turn. They love The Turn. Makaila Nichols, how are you?
Good.
Not only my co-host.
I was going to say.
Now my wife. We got married.
We did get married.
We got engaged right on the set. Now we're married. How do you feel?
I feel great.
I didn't want a wedding at all, as you know. I wanted to fly on a plane somewhere with a few people maybe, and do it that way, because I'm a little bit older, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I am so glad we did. It was a magical, most amazing day of my, it was truly an amazing day.
It was.
What are we going to do today?
We're going to hang out with all the people that made it possible.
Yeah?
What? Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready, babe.
We are married. How did it all go down? As Best of Central Florida continues.
So Ryan, not only did you literally change, I don't know, our yard. I'm spending so much time outside. He is too. I mean, he can't even get off the putting green ever.
I've already gotten yelled at.
Well, you know what? It could be worse places.
That's the other problem, though, Ryan, is I got yelled at for having a bad backyard until you came, and now I'm getting yelled at.
And now we can't get him inside.
Because I just want to have a golf club.
Well, you know, we actually have this amazing way for me to come get to you and find you out on the putting green. So pavers, talk to me about the pavers, because when we originally met, I was like, Ryan, I want some cement, I want some whatever it is. I really want that in there to just kind of like change it up so it's not just turf.
Yep. Yeah, so the travertine in this case with turf strips is a very good option for something like that. It's a very elegant look as well. Yeah. We can do pavers or travertine in this scenario like this, to where you have the strips. And it just creates a nice little pathway.
It really just elevates the area, and it looks classy, it's rich. And then we talked about my little dead area over there that we're still working on. I'm gonna put some mulch back there, but you did these bricks, why?
So the brick is a nice little landscape border. It also defines a bed at the same time. And it's not something you're gonna have to replace.
No, I love it. Our yard is just, I don't know, so elevated. And this one's already talking about doing extra projects, so.
I can't help it. I mean, and because it looks so good, you just automatically think, okay, I could do this and that, and I think you should. And again, Ryan, you and I always talk about it. We live in Florida. You know, we're not in Nebraska. We're not in Boston. We spend a lot of time outside. The outdoor areas are so important to the resale value of the house, but maybe more importantly for us, like the enjoyment of our home.
Yeah, exactly. It's really about enjoyment more than anything. That outdoor living space is huge.
I agree.
Well, we love our yard. Stella does too, and it's dog friendly, which is huge, especially for us, because I mean, we're at her home too, and she's just wandering around. She loves it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I think we're at her home.
Yes, yeah, we are. Definitely. Well, Ryan, thank you for literally changing our home, for making it more beautiful. I'm very happy. I feel like you and Justin are going to be golfing literally in more ways than one.
No question about it.
So.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
sorry,
happen.
I didn't say that.
Whatever.
That was me opening
Do
a
yourself a
Pepsi,
favor
not
and call Delaturf. If you're looking to elevate your space, really, they can walk you through anything. I mean, they can do the pavers, they can do the bricks. Your dog will love it too. Call Delaturf today. So when we first got engaged, one of the first things I thought of, obviously
You
it was
thought,
venue.
wow, I can't wait to marry this guy.
100%.
And then after that, what?
And then I was like, oh my God, I have to start planning. And so what did I do? We got the venue. And then literally, I kid you not, the day we signed on Bella Colina, I then got in the car, came here to hang out with Madison. I literally went venue to flowers because my brain jumped to flowers first. Because when you're a little girl, you think, I mean, for me, I thought flowers. Like, it's just the most exciting part of the day. We were joined by Madison Dye over at In Bloom Florist.
I do remember, though, first of all, that it was not a tough decision for you where you were going
Oh
to
no,
get flowers.
I
You instantly
100%,
knew.
I 100% knew. I was like, I'm
Why
going to
is that?
In
How did
Bloom.
you know just right out of the gate?
I mean, their reputation, it speaks for themselves. I mean, and then I came in here, I was greeted so happily. You guys have an amazing retail space. So not only can you just come here if you want to, like, I don't know, buy flowers, but they have like awesome gifts. But I was like, this is where I want my wedding flowers to come from. And then I came here and I met the amazing Madison and we sat together and really worked on a proposal. But Madison, I gotta be honest, the second I walked in, I had no idea what I wanted. And you just kind of were like, okay, Makaila, like, let's figure it out. So what, on average, would you say, like, the typical bride walks in? Do they know what they want?
I would say it's pretty half and half. There you have the brides who know exactly what they want. So
There are those girls.
there are those girls, and it's like, okay, let's see what we can do to achieve this. And then you have those
Girls like me.
Yes, who know an idea of what they want, but they haven't solidified that idea. So that's my job to kind of guide you through the process. Let's start with step one. So let's narrow all the choices down. Let's get to the very basics. What's that color palette that you want to see on the table? Start there and then decide what our needs are and what impactful moments that we want to use flowers in, and then we'll go from there. So it doesn't have to be so
like,
overwhelming.
No, because it can be. And so, like, when we were first chatting, it was like, okay, Makaila, what colors do you want? So we nailed that on the head. I made a Pinterest board. Before meeting you, I had never made a Pinterest board before. So I was so proud of myself. I walked in, sat down, boom, there's my Pinterest board, and we just really dove into it.
Yeah.
And I mean, as far as like flower choices, again, there's so many that I'll be honest, I didn't know existed, but Madison made it so simple to really just kind of dive in and see what makes sense or things I don't know I like or I like. I mean, how many flowers on average are we like gonna go through when the average, you know, another person comes in?
It really just depends on the scale and the scope of the wedding. I mean, we can use all the way up to 10,000 stems for a wedding, and all of those stems have to be processed and nurtured to their fullest peak. Flowers are their prettiest at their fullest bloom. And so as an event florist, we're very different than a retail florist. We have two sides of the coin here at In Bloom, but I specialize in the event florist. So I'm nurturing those blooms to be almost at peak because we want them to be almost all the way bloomed out for your wedding.
Definitely. And I mean, the flowers just, they're so gorgeous, but like you said, it's different. It's not like your typical flower that you just walk in and buy. It's really made for your event. Speaking of, you know, the event, obviously there's a price tag associated with everything, but how do you work with your clients to really kind of determine a budget? Because you walk in and you can be like, holy crap, that's a lot for flowers, but they're fresh. I mean, talk to me about that.
Coming in with a number that you know you're comfortable with spending is the most helpful for me as a floral planner to not only match your expectations of what you're wanting. We can take that Pinterest board and look at it all day, but is that Pinterest board going to be realistic to what we're spending? We can have a beautiful wedding for whatever your budget is, but we have to be able to prioritize those impactful moments and really what your vision is in order to create that beautiful reality that you want. So having that number for us to look at, because there's a lot of beautiful flowers that are $20 a stem. There's a lot of beautiful flowers that are $2.50 a stem. So combining both of those and having that open mind of floral choices, if you have that color palette, it's so much easier for me as a planner to make that vision a reality for you.
100%. And I mean, I love the repurposing of flowers because like I didn't even know we could do that. Like, I mean, for some of the floral arrangements when you're walking in, we're going to use those on the table. So you make it make sense.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, have you thought about this? And I'm like, oh my God, Madison, no, I haven't thought about that. And you're like, well, you could do this and this. You really custom tailor it for not just, you know, the moment you're walking down the aisle, but the whole event.
Yeah. All of our proposals are 100% customized to you as the client. You're not going to see one proposal in here that looks exactly the same. Every bride has a different story of what they're trying to show at their wedding. It's a reflection of your guys' personal style. So how we can achieve that through florals is just kind of my job, and it's really fun for me to do and get to play.
How important is it for me to call you? Like, I get the venue, then I call you, because I literally went venue florist. Like, how far in advance does like the average person need to call?
You want to have a guest count number, and you kind of want to have your layout already solidified, so how many tables that you're going to have. For me to create a proposal for you, to be realistic with that budget that we're wanting to spend, if you have 20 tables versus if you have 10 tables, that's going to affect the budget.
Sure.
So having that realistic floor plan of what you're looking at, if you have an estimated guest count too, that helps too, because we can do the math a little bit there. Now, knowing if you're using round or long tables is important as well.
Yeah. There's more space.
Long tables, they have more space in the middle that you have to decorate, so they tend to be a little bit more expensive than those rounds. So knowing that floor plan, guest count, budget, color palette, you have those, we're golden.
We're gonna see if our guest count goes up a little bit because someone is a little trigger happy with
Hey,
our guest
you know.
count.
Listen, I always
Uncomfortable
say, give me the highest number first. I want to give you that proposal that we're going to be at our peak. It is so much nicer to take off arrangements at the end of the day. We don't solidify our proposals here at In Bloom until that 30 days before your wedding, because that's when we're actually securing those blooms from the farms. And so that's when your final payment's due. So you have time until then to make those changes.
Well, Madison,
Good
I
job.
can't wait to see what you do for our big day. It's
Yeah,
going to
I
be
know.
exciting. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful.
If you are looking for an amazing, amazing florist, look no further than In Bloom Florist.
Welcome back to the show.
I was waiting for you.
I was waiting for you. You said my wedding, my show.
Well, our wedding,
Oh.
our show. See what I did there?
I know,
I'm
but
talking
let's be
about-
honest. I mean, it was kind of more your wedding than my. I mean, it was our wedding,
Yeah.
but
You
it's
were the
kinda
guest
like
of honor.
I was the guest of honor. That's
You
how
were.
I feel.
You were. You were my guest
and
of
I feel like
honor,
the guest
honey.
of honor on this television program today.
Right now.
Take it away.
Well, we are joined by someone that's not. Come back, honey. You can come back for this. We are joined by an incredible, incredible friend of ours. I literally feel like, I don't know, we're like BFFs because she literally held my hand on the most important day of my life. We're joined by Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jen, founder and lead planner of Bella Sposa Events.
Yes.
Jen, first and foremost, thank you for making our day the most special day ever.
You're welcome.
You truly took the stress out. And I know that sounds like dang near impossible, but you really, I got to enjoy my day because of you.
Good.
Truly.
I'm happy. That
So
makes me happy.
what made you want to get into wedding planning? Because that's such a crazy thing.
I got married in 2013, and I felt like there was a huge void in the industry. So I felt like there was a lot of planners for luxury weddings, on a big scale, right? Full planning and design. Yeah. But when my husband and I got married, we both worked at Disney. We didn't have a ton of money. And I felt like it was a stretch to find a planner that could help us with our budget. And I was studying interior design, and I was an interior designer, and I thought, oh, these could kind of work together. So I took a big leap of faith, borrowed some money from my dad, and I started a wedding planning business, and here we are. I'm hitting 10 years of business and almost 3,000 weddings with my team and I.
3,000 weddings. And I thought our wedding was a big deal, but 3,000, oh my God. I can only imagine doing that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it can get tiring sometimes, but I feel like what I love about it is seeing it bring so much joy to people. How can I take the stress out of what you're feeling in ensuring the day is going to run really smoothly? And I feel like I've gotten really good at almost being a therapist, and just a good friend to my couples so that I can walk them through the day and ensure they're enjoying it the most that they can.
You really,
Yeah.
when you said the word therapist, I just had like a flashback because like you had to like be like, hey, Makaila, it's gonna rain. And I was like, but really like, it's so calming when you can find a planner. Because I was worried, I'll be honest. I was like, wedding planner, I don't need that.
Yeah.
But I did.
Yeah.
Like even myself, like Miss
Yeah.
OCD type A, I need a planner. I need someone, especially day of, who's gonna be like, it's okay, Makaila,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
And you and your team, you simply did that.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of couples feel that way. They're like, I can do this, but you have to remember at the end of the day, it's one day that you really will never get back with the people you love the most. And how can you ensure that it runs as smoothly as possible? And of course, we work with all types of couples with all types of budgets, but I think at the end of the day, any couple, regardless of what they're doing for their wedding day, they just want to walk away like knowing they had a good time and everything was taken care of.
From my
truthfully.
perspective, and I've heard this before, the
Yeah.
whole day was just one big blur. Really, the whole
Yeah.
weekend is a blur. You're kind of on cloud nine, but
Yeah.
you're saying hi to so many people. I can't imagine actually having to do work and handle things
Yeah.
that day as well. It's almost like an NBA basketball team having a player coach or something. You got to go play and coach at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, no, and it's easy for couples to say, I'll take care of it. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, if you don't have somebody handling those vendors and doing check-ins, check-outs, ensuring that they're coming with what you contracted with them and ensuring they're doing their job, you don't want to have to be worrying about that. And I think that's why planners have become so prevalent in the industry, is because if you don't hire one, then there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And I feel like that's something we take pride in. Like, how can we make the day perfect? Yes, there's things that are going to pop up like the rain, but we did everything we could to navigate through how can we make this happen and how can we make it work? And that is not something we want you guys to worry about, ever.
You truly took all the worry away from me, even like down to like a little display thing, like, where is it? And you're like, nope, got it, made it on Canva. Like, you really, you and your team, the whole team really go above and beyond. I can't begin to thank you enough for making our day truly just so special. If I ever got married again, I'd get you again, Jen. But no, one and done. But no, truly,
you are so welcome.
You guys are absolutely amazing. And,
Thank you.
When we renew our vows.
When we renew our vows,
you go.
she can
Yeah,
plan
yeah,
it.
yeah. You'll
Thank
go
you,
to
Jen, for
Europe or
everything.
something.
Yeah, right? Well,
Take me with you.
Yeah, you
you're
come with us. If you are looking for an amazing wedding planner, give Jen a call because she really knows what's up, and can't wait to introduce you to more of our vendors from our very special big day as Best of Central Florida continues.
Your debt does not have to control your life. You have the power to potentially lower or even eliminate your debt. I'm attorney Justin Carr. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
We've covered flowers, photography, wedding planning, all
You
the
did a very good job, by the way, in choosing the people who we use for our wedding.
I mean,
I'm trying to give credit where credit is due.
It's a pretty big choice.
I guess,
There's
yeah,
a
it
lot
is.
of awesome vendors, but I think we got the most awesome vendors.
I think we got incredibly lucky. You did a great job.
Truly, and the woman
said
to
something
my
nice.
right.
You see?
Thank you, honey.
You got
I
it.
appreciate it. The
My
woman
pleasure.
to my right is absolutely awesome. She's running an empire, Soundwave Entertainment. Truly, I mean, not only did I get the best music, we got the awesome sparklers, just everything to make our night so memorable. Wendy, thank you for making our night so
You're
magical.
so welcome. You're so welcome.
I remember when you and I first started like talking, I mean, you made the process easy again. Like people like think, you know, obviously flowers and this, but sound, people gotta dance, they have to enjoy. We gotta get the party started. And your team, I mean, not only did they like call us before and walk us through everything, it was so detailed that it was like things I would have forgotten, you didn't let me forget. And I'm so appreciative for that.
You're so welcome. Well, and actually, it's not just the music, it's also the audio component, just like here in your television studio.
Yeah.
So, and we had a lot going on just for your ceremony. You had several mics, and we had to make sure.
Yeah,
and then
I know, we gotta hear what
we
we're
were in
saying.
the rain plan, and so we had to kind of make some shifts last minute. But yeah, it starts with perfect audio, and then everything from there.
Now, let me ask you a question. My brother did a best man toast, which turned into a full-blown roast. Is there
It
any way
did.
could I have turned him down anyway or no?
If you would have given us the look of death,
Okay.
we would have said, oop, oop. the microphone, the batteries are going dead.
Anyway,
Complete lie.
I was like, come on.
Oh, no.
If you would have given me the look of death, though, we would have.
I was enjoying it. I
I'm
might
sure
have
you
been
were.
He did a
crying
great
gross.
job, though. I mean,
know.
your
You did.
guests were engaged. I
Yeah.
mean, you had 180 guests.
Yeah.
They were really totally listening every word.
It was truly beautiful. I mean, and again, like the audio throughout the whole ceremony between, you know, the reverend and all of it when we walked in,
Yeah.
and even like just looking at the room for the first time, just walking in onto the dance floor. And then for our first dance, oh my gosh, the cold sparklers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't they cool?
The coolest thing ever. With all the photos that like Kyla took, I'm like, oh my God, like this.
Exactly.
It just changed the dynamic. Everyone was so impressed. I mean, your team goes above and beyond it. Even like the CO2 gun, crazy. Like, how did this become a thing?
Well, really, it's you want to make that lasting impression for your guests. I mean, you can have the most elaborate food, the most elaborate floral, and all sorts of things, but those are things that they're not used to seeing, you know, especially when they walk in the room and they saw the lighting and then the moving heads were going and everything's in sync to the music and the spark fountains, you know, most of your guests probably haven't seen those. And then the CO2 blaster, those are those, I call them the wow factors, you know, that they leave a lasting impression on your guests. And they will remember those moments very, very much so.
I remember like just the whole night, again, a blur, but when the moments I got to spend like on the dance floor appreciating everything between like the moving heads and our dances, it just, it truly, you and your team went above and beyond.
It's a lot to take in.
Even Justin, he got out on there, you know, as well.
Well, it was my wedding. I mean, you know, kind of my wedding. I had to.
You got to get out there.
No one's hiring me to do any professional dance after that by any means, but it was fun.
It was truly awesome. And just knowing that we'll have this to look back on between
Absolutely.
the audio and everyone could be heard, and it's just, there wasn't a flaw, thank God. And it's like you guys just made it so seamless. And truly,
Well, if there was something happening, you would never know.
well, that's great. And I didn't know, so if it didn't happen, still
Nothing
don't know.
went wrong at all, but you know, we're not Disney. Even all the other vendors, we don't get to practice, we don't get to do this, you walking down the aisle a gazillion times. We got to plan really hard, have that plan in place, execute, and it all goes.
Well, you did just that, Wendy. Thank you so much. I know we're going to call you for future parties.
right.
I'm sure there'll be plenty.
Oh, good.
But do yourself a favor. If you want perfect audio and the best time ever, call Soundwave Entertainment today.
Much like everything else with this wedding, I didn't have a lot to do with choosing much of anything. Let's
No,
be
you
honest.
didn't.
However, she had this brilliant idea of what do you call them? The engagement photos or something?
Yeah, an engagement shoot.
And she was like, "Let's go get our engagement photos." And I was thinking to myself, like most dudes, like, why?
You're like, I already did that. Someone got it
But
on
now,
an
look,
iPhone.
I'm understanding how this whole wedding thing works now. I have a very good understanding of it. But we met two amazing people that day. I forgot the name of the restaurant we were at. Really the best in the business. I want you to introduce them, please.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are my friends. So JP and Kyla from Cartsy Photography. You guys, number one, I feel like we've known you, even like with Jen,
Same.
Wendy, the whole team, like truly, when you find people that you just vibe with, it makes your whole day better. And you got this guy to be like so chill for an engagement shoot, like that's pretty dang impressive.
We did have martinis as well.
Well,
but
I figured I had to get you in there somehow.
that's right.
But
We feel the
truly.
same way.
Yeah.
No, and you guys, I love that you're husband, wife, your work as a team, you're making you're capturing the memories. How does it feel to work as husband and wife in this amazing business?
Good.
I know. I was thinking that on the way here. I'm like, they're husband and wife doing the same thing. It's kind of fun that we get to do it together. We're so just thankful and blessed that we get to do this together. We're high school sweethearts, so we've been together a long time. So
And beautiful family.
thank you. So it works. It works well. We just know each other, and we have just like a seamless kind of rhythm on a wedding day. It allows us to because we're a team in like literally every aspect of our life. So
For me, and I'm sorry, I know it's your show, your wedding, all that, but I have a couple questions, right? Your personalities, right? So as soon as I met you for the engagement photos, which again I thought were stupid, but now I think it's a wonderful idea, I felt incredibly comfortable with you both. How important do you think that is for the bride and groom to feel so comfortable with you guys? Because we need to be kind of natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so important. I think like, getting genuine emotions is like the most important thing. And just being as comfortable as we can and helping you guys be as comfortable as you can is, like what helps. And we genuinely feel like we're your guys', I mean, we are your friends. It's like, it's just like us like hanging out. So it's really fun.
And I think going back to like the engagement shoot, because again, to his point, he's like, okay, I kind of did, but it really allows you guys to kind of build a little bit of a relationship with us. So when the big day does roll around soon thereafter, it's like, oh, I know these people. Oh, they're going to be around with the camera. Like, it's cool. And it's so funny. My dad was a wedding photographer, and I told you this. I think I sent you on Instagram, like DM. I was like, hey girl, like my dad's set. But you guys are so good at what you do that like it's not a camera in your face, but you capture the most beautiful things, and it's like you just so ebb and flow with everything that you really highlight the day just so special. Aww. And you're not just like in our face, which is really cool too, because like you're getting that's the thing, like having a photographer around, you're like, oh, they're just gonna be in my face the whole day. No. Like you guys really go above and beyond to make it feel natural, which I think is really huge.
Yay, yes.
So these photos obviously are going to live on forever in these couples' lives. So the quality I think is obviously very important as well. It's not just your personality, but the quality of product that you put out also is unbelievable. Tell me about that.
Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, we try to just use everything that we can to like, capture the day as it truly was. We use the best equipment that we can, to do that. And part of it is we just truly feel like we're having as much fun as everyone else at your wedding. And that helps us to see it in a way that we can capture it, I think, well. So it's a fun time.
Do. I mean, between the engagement photos, I was so obsessed. This dress literally might have made a cameo in the engagement photos. But truly, and I mean, just getting like the little sneaks from the wedding, I'm like, hey, not to like rush you, but I'm obsessed. But it's so exciting to have those memories and those things that we'll hang on to forever, because truly, at the end of the day, if you're anything like me, I don't remember anything that happened. So thank God someone was there to take some photos, or else I'd be like, I guess I got married, right?
Did you literally rush them from your honeymoon to get the photos done?
No.
Oh, okay.
I would never. I might have been like, hey, how are you? How's your day going?
I see. But it's sort of a soft push, I see.
Surely.
And we're friends, so you can do it.
We're friends, yeah, like go Bills.
Let's go.
But at the end of the day, I think picking the right photographer is so important for your wedding. I mean, if you don't got photos, you got nothing, but you got the memory.
Yeah, I'm biased, but I agree. Yeah. And you're with us more than anyone else in your day. So.
Absolutely, and you guys really just, it's kind of like a rock. It's like, hey, I have someone in this with me who's going to capture everything, the tears, all of it, and then looking back and being so appreciative. I'm truly appreciative of the both of you, and thank you for being part of our wedding, and onward journey. We'll see what kind of shoots next. I don't know. We'll see what's next in the book.
Hopefully lots more.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If you want an amazing photographer, you got to hire the best husband and wife duo team from Cartsy Photography. We're going to continue with Best of Central Florida right after the short break.
People ask me all the time if I feel guilty for filing bankruptcy for people. No, I do not. I feel guilty not filing bankruptcy for hardworking families who are struggling every month to put food on the table. Call me now. You have power. What an event, what a day, very special. There's much more to tell though.
There sure is. Two episodes, baby.
We're gonna do a week break, part 2 of the wedding episode, next week on Best of Central Florida. I'm attorney Justin Clark. We have saved millions of dollars for people with their student loan debt, but things are changing. Is now the time for you to get rid of your student loan debt as well? Call me now. You have power. The preceding Best of Central Florida was sponsored by these fine sponsors.